Namaste for all. Myself, I am Sharmila, Assistant Professor, Department of Psychology, GFGC, Pinagadi, Puttur Taluk. I am going to present now, doing my presentation on teaching emotional control. Let's see the meaning of emotions. Emotion is nothing but a movement in our state of mind and mood or excited state of mind. Moving, it keeps on changing our mind. The emotions keeps on changing. So emotion is derived from Latin word emovere, which means stirred up. So emotions can be expressed, can be manifested in any form, in so many forms. For example, love, fear, anger, excitement, embarrassment or jealousy, happiness, sadness, envy, empathy, sympathy. These are all the forms of emotions. So emotions can be both expressed and suppressed. Expressed in the sense we can express these emotions through our face. Directly we can show our emotions in our face, that is expressed. Anybody can see our emotions. So suppressed means denied to the unconscious mind, denying emotions. Nobody can see these emotions or feelings. So next one is emotional control. Emotional control is nothing but emotional self-regulation. How we are regulating our emotions or emotional regulations of emotions is the ability to respond to the ongoing demands of experience with the range of emotions in a manner that is socially tolerable, societal acceptable, and society can able to tolerate these kinds of emotions. Once whatever the kind of emotions of ours, that is society can accept it. Society can able to accept it, and society can able to tolerate it, and sufficiently flexible. We can able to change them based on the situation. We can able to behave. That is called as emotional control. Based on the situation, understanding the situation, we are expressing our emotions to permit spontaneous reactions in a natural reactions, not in an exaggerated way, as well as the ability to delay spontaneous reactions as needed. As society needed, we are giving a natural reactions, natural responses to the situations. Then emotional control is nothing but emotional intelligence, as I have mentioned. One who has an ability to control his emotions or her emotions, we can call them as they are emotionally intelligent. Their EQ is more, emotional quotient is more. Emotional intelligence is the ability to identify. We can identify and understand our own emotions and use your own emotions in very positive way. In a very positive way, we can express our emotions to the situation to release our stress, which helps to release our stress. If we are showing our emotions in a very positive way, that helps to release our stress and anxiety, innocence, fear, and communicate effectively with others. It helps to maintain the relationship with others and interactions with others, and it minimizes the conflict with others. No, if we are able to contact with others in a very positive way, in a very positive emotions, then conflict with others is not at all possible. So it is impossible. So then emotional dysregulations. This is opposite to emotional control. Those who have failed to failed to control their emotions, that is called as emotional dysregulation. I have been defined as difficulties in controlling the influence of emotional arousal. See, they are feeling very difficult or fail to control their emotions or emotional arousal on the organization in any settings, or in their quality of thoughts, in their thinkings also. They are very negative thinkings arises, actions in their behavior, in their interactions also. They fail to interact with others in a very successful way. they are conflicting with others, they have a quarrelsome attachment with others, quarreling with others. So there is a significant association between emotional dysregulation and symptoms of depression, anxiety, eating pathology, and substance abuse. Those who have failed to control their emotions, they will addicted to, say, these are related to some of the physical symptoms also occur, some of the physical disconformity also happens. Say the depression happens, or anxiety, in a sense fear or phobia also happens, eating pathology. Either they eat more or they eat less, or they may not eat. They will not eat much, they will not eat at all. Or substance abuse, they may addicted to the alcohol or drugs or smokes more. So these kinds of negative behaviors occur because of emotional dysregulation once they fail in controlling emotions. Then let's go to the techniques to control emotions. One of the techniques is take a look at the impact of your emotions. One by one, I will later explain it in a very detailed manner. So next one is aim for regulations. Then identify what you are feeling. Then accept your emotions. Then keep a mood journal. Just write down what you are feeling. Then take a deep breath. Breathing exercise can reduce your stress. Then stay on top of the stress. Accept all the emotions, but don't react it. Then meditation, do the meditation. Give yourself some space. Just think about yourself and know when to express yourself, when to express your emotions. These are the common techniques to control your emotions. Let's see one by one how to control emotions. See, while emotions can have a helpful role in our daily life, they can take a toll on your emotional health and interpersonal relationships also when they start to feel out of control. When you are unable to control your emotions, or when they feel out of control of yours, your emotional health also goes upset. You emotionally become unhealthy, and which will threatens your daily life also. Let's see the techniques one by one. I will explain now the techniques. The step 1. Take a look at the impact of your emotions. It's perfectly normal to experience some emotions overwhelm on occasion. When something wonderful happens and something terrible happens, when you feel like you have missed out. See, when wonderful happens also, you start to scream, over-exaggerate. When something terrible happens also, with the scream and with tears, you shows your emotions. So this is too bad for your health, and which will threatens to your interpersonal communication, interpersonal interactions also, interpersonal relationships also. When you feel like you have missed out, you just missed out at the situations. So this is also leads to impact on your relationship. Let's see one by one. The emotions that regularly get out of hand might lead to what all the problems occur. Let's see. Relationship or friendship conflict. If unable to contact with your friend, or your friend may quarrel with you, or you may quarrel with your friend because of your pent up emotions. You are unable to control your emotions. That may lead to you may lost the friendship, or you may lost the relationship with others, or difficult to relating to the other people. You can't able to maintain the relationship with other people. Trouble at work or school, in the sense you can't able to do the school work or work in occupational level. In occupational also, you can't able to work more because of your pent up energy, over emotions, or unable to controlling your emotions, emotional dysregulations. Then an urge to use the substances to help manage your emotions. when you are exaggerated or stress may increase. So to reduce the stress, you are going to you are just asked to use the substances like such as alcohol or smoking. You smokes a lot, and this drugs also. You may addicted to drugs. This indeed leads to unhealthy conditions, or this may lead to a death also. And physical or emotional outburst. If you are emotionally overwhelmed or exaggerated manner, if you are fail to control your emotions, that threatens your physical conditions also, your health also. Then find some time to take stock of just how your uncontrolled emotions are affecting your day-to-day life. Just to see your emotions, so many emotions are there, how that affect in your day-to-day life. Just look at it, and this will make it easier to identify problem areas. Once you look at these emotions, this helps you to make it easier to identify where the problems arises, and if I will show up this kinds of emotions, or if I will behave in this type, what are all the problems may occur, or if in contrast to that, how I can behave, if to maintain the relationship, what kind of emotions, or how do I can behave. Think of that and track your success. That will lead to success. So once you control your emotions, just look at yourself. Then aim for regulation, not repression. In the sense, when you suppress or repress emotions, you are preventing yourself from experiencing or expressing feelings. When you suppress or repress emotions, in the sense, suppress consciously, you are denying your emotions to the unconscious level. You are forcibly trying to denying your emotions. Repress, in the sense, unconsciously your emotions goes to an unconscious mind. You are preventing yourself from the experiencing. In spite of experiencing it, just to suppress or repress that emotions in expressing emotions, and you are preventing yourself from experiencing or expressing feelings. This can also consciously or unconsciously. Consciously, in the sense suppressing your emotions. Unconsciously, in the sense repressing your emotions unconsciously. Then either can contribute this suppression and this repression. This can contribute to mental and physical health symptoms such as anxiety. This may lead to anxiety, depression, sleep issues. Sleep issues, in the sense, you may get insomnia or hyposomnia, or muscle tension also. You will get a headache or pain in the body, or difficulty in managing the stress. So you can't able to manage the stress. You fail in managing the stresses. Then substance misuse. You will misuse the substances, in the sense, once you're addicted to, once you start to consume some substances, it becomes you completely addicted to that substances, that leads to a death or any kind of physical unhealthiness. Then identify what you're feeling. Just identify, taking a moment to check in with yourself about your mood can help you begin gaining back control. Taking a moment to check with yourself. Just check with yourself about your mood. Just check your mood. That can help you to begin gaining back control. By checking your mood itself, you can control your emotions. Say, interrupt yourself by asking, interrupt just before reacting to the situations. Just ask yourself, what am I feeling right now? Right now, what you are feeling? Just question yourself. And what happened to make me to feel this way? Or else, if you behave in an exaggerated manner or so excitement, just ask yourself, what happened to make me? What happened to make you to feel this way? And does the situation have a different explanation that might make sense? Does the situation have a different explanation other than this? Can I make another? Is there any problem? Is there any other easy way to express the emotions? Just make a sense. Is that make a sense? Is there any other emotions which can make a sense? Is there any other options which I can express? Does this make a sense? Just question yourself. Or if in a situation, if you behave in an exaggerated manner, just question yourself, does this make a sense? What do I want to do about these feelings? What do I can? You have already done the things. Once you have already done the things, just question yourself, what do I want to do about these feelings? Already I have done the things. So what I can do now? Just think it. Is there a better way of coping with them? Other than this, is there a better way to coping with these kinds of emotions? Just question yourself and find a solution. And by considering possible alternatives, just find alternatives other than this one. Other than showing the pent-up energy or uncontrollable or emotional dysregulations, you are reframing your thoughts. Just reframe, change your thoughts, which can help you modify your post extreme reactions. So once you find the solutions, once you reframe your thoughts, change your thoughts, which helps you to modify or change your extreme reaction. In spite of showing extreme reaction, you may show the very healthy reactions or healthy response. Don't show any reactions to any situations. Just respond to it. Then next point, accept your emotions, all of them. Just accept all your emotions as they come. If you are trying to get better at managing your emotions, you might try downplaying your feelings to yourself. If you are managing your emotions, if you are better in managing your emotions, you can able to feel to yourself. Accept your emotions as they come. Don't go to react it. Just respond. Give a response to it. Just accept it. Don't react to it. Just accept it as it comes. This gives you comfortable feelings, increasing your comfort around intense emotions. This makes that you will not show the intense emotions or exaggerated feelings also. You will never show. When you accept it as it is, which allows you to fully feel them. Just fully feel it. Just respond to it. Just give a response to it. Just accept it. Feel it without reacting in extreme and unhelpful way. In that sense, if you react it, if you start to react it, if you outburst your emotions, if you are out of control, then it will lead to unhelpful ways, which makes you unhelpful. You can't able to overcome from your problems or overcome from your emotional balances. Emotional imbalance also happens if you react to it. Just accept it as it occurs. Accepted emotions may lead to trusted source greater life satisfaction and fewer mental health symptoms. Just accepting your emotions without reacting to it lead to trusted source greater life satisfaction. You feel a greater life satisfaction. You feel a satisfaction in your life, and even you are become mentally healthy and may show some few kinds of mental unhealthiness. And keep a mood journal. In the sense, you are not when you are feeling too much of, when emotions are out of your control, just write it down in a diary. Don't show it on other people. Writing down or typing up. Just type up in the laptop or in the mobile phone itself. In the mobile phone, note is there, notebook is there. Just write it on that. Type it on that. your feelings. Just type your feelings or write your feelings on a diary or in a computer itself, and the responses, just responses, don't react it. And the responses also, just write your responses. Their trigger can help you to uncover any disruptive patterns. See, that helps you to control your emotions. You will not outburst. See, once you write down the emotions, all your exaggerated emotions, which will reduce your stress also, which will reduce your pent-up energy, which will reduce your emotional dysregulations. So sometimes it's enough to mentally trace emotions back through your thoughts. Putting feelings onto paper can allow you to reflect on them more deeply. Once you write down on the paper or the book, just read it, your thoughts. While reading it itself, your stress goes down. So sometimes it's enough, it's more than enough to mentally trace the emotions. You mentally can able to trace the emotions. See, you won already. Back through your thoughts, you're writing your emotions and converting your emotions into thoughts, and you have written it in a book. So now you are succeeded in your controlling the emotions. Then take a deep breath. See, there is so much to be said for the power of deep breath. Once you have a concentrate on the or get too much attentive to your breath, you forgot to react to the stress, react to the emotions, or whether you are ridiculously happy. See, once you concentrate on your breath, you will become happy, and so angry you can't speak, or so angry you can't speak. Because of happiness, you are not able to speak in a, you are not ready to speak in an aggressive manner. So, slowing down and paying attention to your breath won't make the emotions go away. So, slowing down, just your all kinds of negative or unpleasant emotions slow down, and just it helps you to give attention to your breath and won't make emotions go away. Or remember, that's not the goal. That is not the ultimate goal. Breathing is not enough. Still, deep breathing exercise can help you ground yourself and take a step back from the first intense flash of emotions. Take a deep breath. This will help yourself. This will help you more. You will feel calmness, and your moods also becomes in a very balanced level, which will maintain your mood balances. And take a step back, you move backward to intense flash of emotion, showing a pent-up energy and an extreme reaction. You are not going to react it, you want to avoid each stressful or an exaggerated situations which makes you more angry. So, now breathe in slowly. Just take a slowly breathe in and slowly breathe out. Don't do it in a hurry up manner. This will not give a successful result. This will not give a best results for you. Just breathe slowly. Later I will show you how to breathe it. Deep breaths come from the diaphragms, not the chest, from the abdomen, from the belly portion it has to come. While you are breathing, your belly portion has to expand, and while you breathe out, your abdomen has to decrease, or your belly portion has to decrease. It goes inside. It may help to visualize your breath rising up deep in your belly. So you have to take your breathing not to the chest, through the belly portions you have to breathe. Hold it for a second. Hold it for 3-4 seconds or 5 seconds. Count of 3. Then let it out slowly. Then exhale it. Consider a mantra. Some people find it helpful to repeat a mantra, either Om or considering themselves as in a mind, I am calm, I am relaxed, or I am relaxed, I am calm, I am calm. Just do like that itself. Later I will show my one video how to meditate yourself, how to keep the fingers while doing the meditations. While you are doing meditation, just keep your finger like this, and like this you have to cover your one nostril, and in another nostril you have to take the air, not to the chest, to the stomach, belly. Belly has to expand, and then exhale, and then inhale from the left nostril and exhale from the right, and inhale from the right, left, exhale from the left. As after 10 times, then inhale from the right and exhale from the left. And there is another kind of meditation, another kind of breathing techniques also there. This is the breathing technique. Sorry, it's not a meditation. Just inhale, exhale from this, and inhale from the same nostril and exhale from here, and inhale from the same nostril, exhale this one. Initial what I am shown, that is called as Sarala Pranayama, and the next one called as Anuloma Viloma Pranayama. If this one is difficult, or else you can move like this one also, like that and like that. No, seventh one, know when to express yourself. In the sense, there is a time and place. You must mind time and place where to express your emotions, where to express your anger, sadness or happiness. So understand the situation and the place also. Sobbing uncontrollably is a pretty common response to losing a loved one, or if a love failure may happen, for example. So, in spite of showing these emotions in front of others, just to show these emotions to the other dangerous things. In sense, for example, just a displacement. It's a ego defense mechanism once mentioned in the Sigmund Freud, by the Sigmund Freud's daughter also, Anna Freud, screaming in front of others, in spite of in front of others, just your pillow, just punch it, might help you to relieve your anger, aggression, tension after being dumped. So by doing this, you can escape from the showing your emotions in front of the others also. So you will not lose your any respect or any image. Give yourself some space. 8th one. Getting some distance from the intense feelings can help you make sure you are reacting to them in a reasonable way. Just distance, just detached from the emotions or the feelings. Don't care about the feelings or emotions. Don't get too much attachment to your feelings. Just detach from your emotions or your intense feelings. That will help you to reacting to them in a reasonable way. So this distance might be physical, or like leaving an upsetting situation, like in a physical situations also. Just to maintain the relationship in a distance, just a detached attachment relationship. If you maintain the same, if they are death or if they scold you also, you will not react more. just respond. That helps you to respond, like leaving an upsetting situation, for example. Or but you can also create some mental distance by distracting yourself. For mental distance, you can focus your attention on some other thing, and then try some other thing. See, taking a walk, in the sense taking a slight walk in the during the evening time. Just go to the park, that's itself, and watching a funny video. There are so many funny videos out there. Mr. Beans, Charlie Chaplin's, and Raj Kapoor's. So many funny videos are there. By watching that, you can decrease your negative moods. And talking to a loved one, when you are talking to your family members or a loved one, in the sense you are to the friends, it makes you to it keep you happy. It keep you in a happy mood. So all your negative moods comes down, and spending a few minutes with your pets, in the sense with the dogs, with the cats, or with the cow, or whatever, with the pet animals, or with the lovable ones. So if you spend few minutes with them, your stress comes down. Then try meditation. Meditation can help you to increase your awareness of all feelings. See, meditation one of the most useful techniques that used to make your feelings more happy, and experiences also. You come to aware of your feelings, your negative emotions, and your experiences also. So when you meditate, you are teaching yourself to sit with those feelings. When you meditate, you just remember those, how much you are responsible to that situation, how much they are responsible to that situation, how you trigger up in that situation. Just remember, just meditate, just concentrate on that situation. Then you come to know that you are the person, you are responsible for your own faults. So this meditation will help you to understand these situations. Notice them, and without judging yourself. Don't judge, just accept it and attempting to change them. Just, or else if your mistakes you will find, just accept it to change it. Then it will help you to change your behavior and make them go away. So I have mentioned one Google YouTube format, YouTube link, that is a meditation tune link that will helps you more to while doing the meditation. I did it in at the beginning. I have added that mindful meditation as a background music also. Reducing, then stay on the top of stress. Reducing stress or finding more helpful ways to manage it. So reducing stress and finding more helpful ways to manage it. While managing the stress, help your emotions become more manageable one. While once your stress will be reduces, your emotions also become more manageable ones. See, mindfulness meditation, one of the most important meditation techniques that helps you to accept all the emotions without judging. So can help with the stress too. They won't get rid of it. See, they won't get rid of it. Just don't get rid of it. Don't neglect it. Just accept it. But they can make it is easier to live with. Live with your all the problems. Live with your problems. Don't leave it. Live with it. Then you can able to. Makes you to overcome from the problems. So just stay on the stress. Then other healthy ways, getting enough sleep. Once you get enough, in the sense of 6 to 7 or 7 to 8 hours of sleep is enough for you to reduce the stress, and your emotions also become more and more in a controllable way. You can able to control the emotions. Then making a time to talk with friends. Talk little time with a more laugh and with the jokes. Just share the jokes with your friends and your mind become very calm. Then exercise. Make aerobic exercise in the morning as well as in the evening. Then spending time in nature. Just have a walk in the nature. Just have a spend time with the nature, gardening, etc. Then making a time for relaxation and hobbies. relax. Just relax by listening to the music, or hobbies by making a painting or singing or any kinds of your hobbies. Doing that, you can manage your stress. Then these are my references. I have mentioned so many Google searches and Economic Times, India Times. From that one article I have taken the emotional intelligence meaning. Then health guide articles, from that I have taken some of the things and emotional intelligence. And then from one of the side Indian Express, from that I have taken from that article I have taken some images. I have taken from meditation from the google.com itself. So these are my references, and thank you for listening my sessions. Thank you one and all. Thank you for the award HEA, and thank you director sir also, and thank you coordinator. Thank you one and all. We'll stop my presentation by here.